Hey everybody, still up, so I was like, why not some tarot? A few oracle pulls. Let's see what's going on for everybody. And you know what? I haven't pulled out my salsa burrito deck. Let's pull out my salsa burrito tarot deck. I love this imagery on these cards. They're wonderful. Let's keep it popping. Waiting on a few people to come in the room. Once some people come in the room, it's really gonna get explosive. I'm being silly. Excuse the lay down here. It was nicer earlier for the first live, but you know how that go. So yeah, I'm also gonna be using my oracle deck tonight. It's the Woodlands Wardens oracle deck. So the Sasabrito Tarot deck, and this was it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, I hope everybody's having a good morning, even though it's early morning. For all my late shift people who just swiping because they on a break and stuff. Hello, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. All right, so yes, we're gonna start off this reading like we usually do with a little quick collective. And we're gonna go into each zodiac sign. So right now we're just gonna see what it is saying for the collective right now. This tablet is in my head. Water, because it's raining outside. And if it rains, if there must be rain, God, please let there be growth. You know, we're going to see the positive in all things. So if there must be rain, let there be growth as well. Just going to shift until it feels right. So because of the rain, I expect it could be acting up. I'm hoping it's not, but hopefully my live looks good and non-glitchy. So we're going to do a 5-part spread. Then I'm going to do 5 clarifiers. Then I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well. I'm going to pull like 3 oracle cards. So first off, everybody, again, this is the collective part of the read. First off, we got the 10 of Wands. A lot of y'all feeling overworked, overburdened. I get that. I feel that. I align with that. Not with the tarot junk. This is not working. This is, I like, live this. I live this. I live it. But yeah, because of it, a lot of y'all need to just find some time to kind of like clear your head, do some meditation, you know, and I dig on that. That's a good way to kind of balance the overwhelmness. And guess what? When you are looking at the original tarot deck, in the picture is a little area that he's pulling all these wands, all these heavy wands, and pretty soon his journey is going to be over of carrying all that, and he's going to be able to just sit all that down and rest. So just think of that. All the work you've been putting into whatever situation, it's almost over. It's almost over. So just think about that in your meditations. Think about the things you're going to do when all that work is over. One thing I know is that a lot of us are going to be doing is bossing up. So that's good. That means the work that you've been putting in, It's not for nothing. It's gonna be really good. Really, really, really good. And also, I do see some of us um, might have someone we're dealing with that's a little younger that might be kind of upset with all the work and stuff that might be what make it feeling making you feel overburdened because they're not happy with all the work you're putting in. They like, and I say that because this was a reversal. You know, usually this would be just somebody who's crushing on you, but I think that somebody who you're with that is, or maybe they are crushing on you, and because of everything you're doing, they are upset because they can't even find time to get with you. But I'm gonna tell you one thing though, collective, your strength is showing right now. This is a time where you could just fight a lion. You see this person? But they're not trying to fight a lion. They are taming this lion. They are petting this lion. They are very much in charge of a situation. And that's what a lot of y'all are, coming to the point where things that used to be hard on you are now becoming very, very easy, you know. And people are recognizing it in the workforce, in your home. People are recognizing how strong you are. And now we'll put some clarifiers just to see further into that reading what it's talking about. Okay, Four of Pentacles. I see that a lot of y'all are trying to save right now. You know, you're holding on to some things, but a lot of y'all are just feeling a little overwhelmed. But you are feeling like you're holding on to something. You holding on to your, I guess, the end process, so that's why you're working hard, saving. That's really good. And I say that because this is the Four of Pentacles. So it's a card of just holding on to something. And it might be just like you tired of holding on to some certain things, tired of hope because it was in reverse, tired of trying to save. It's gonna get better though. It's gonna get good. Knight of Cups. So I see with that meditation that you might have someone, a good friend who's gonna be there for you to, just be someone who is telling you the right things to do within that situation as far as relaxation and clearing your mind. They're going to be a good guide or a good friend to help you through, someone you could talk to and vent it out, just to vent it out. On the Empress card, let's see what's following. King of Wands. I also see a strong individual, someone who's going to be some guidance for you. Also within business, someone who's going to help you. Going to be almost like a mentor. They're very mature. They kind of are very confident in the direction, and they're going to help you guide you within that situation. So, landing on the Page of Cups, I see Nine of Pentacles. This was also in reverse. So, I see a lot of y'all are not fulfilled right now. You're getting your finances, but you don't feel like it's adding up to the point where you're getting enough to feel fulfilled. So, that's common. It's very common. And see, with you not knowing how strong you are and how your strengths are showing, it got you, the Devil card came out. It's let me know that you are very tempted to do things that you normally aren't finding yourself wanting to do. So you resisting the temptations, but a lot of temptations are coming out right now. A whole lot of them. And that's understandable. It's like you're trying to find yourself, and it's just like you feel that as you're trying to find your swag, find yourself within this journey, you're just feeling tempted because you're like, man, I'm tired of all this work. I'm tired of doing this the right, straight, narrow path. But sometimes a straight and narrow path is going to get you exactly where you need to go. So just keep that integrity that you have, collective. Keep on working, you know. And if it's not working, you will soon see results for those seeds that you planted. Trust me, you're going to see some serious outcomes very soon and shortly. So I'm going to pull three oracle cards real quick just to get some further clarification of the whole read. See what it's talking about. Okay, I will show them. So I see, like I said, a lot of y'all are feeling your confidence. That's good, because you know, along with the cards, the Empress card coming out, that's showing that that's some real boss up energy. That's some real like leveling up in your life energy. That's amazing. So you should feel very confident, you know. And also, the card of home popped out. I think a lot of y'all are rarely home, and that sometimes you just want to kind of get some intro. You got some introvert energy going on right now. Some of y'all extroverts even want to just be in the house right now because you're so much dealing with the people, whether it be work, whatever it is you're striving to do, striving to succeed. It's just like you just want to be home. You want to be getting your best on, which I understand that home is a good place, good safe place. And ooh, I feel that this is the card showing that it's also some of y'all dealing with some deceit, and that makes sense. Maybe that's why this card right here is in reverse. Whoever it is that's in your life, that might also be why you're not feeling fulfilled right now. It's just that deceit that's going on around you. That might also be why you're feeling tempted to do some things that you're not. You know, some things you're tempted to do, some real things that you normally wouldn't find yourself doing. But I see that you're strong enough to know we ain't gonna be dealing with none of that. We ain't gonna do that. We're bigger and better than those less than us. You know, we're gonna ask the spirit bless them. That's what we're gonna do. We ain't gonna do nothing bad to them. We just gonna say spirit bless them. You know, every time you're just feeling irritated, we just gonna say spirit bless them. All right, so now moving on, we're gonna pull these cards up and we're gonna read the first zodiac sign. We're gonna start at Aries and move around to Pisces. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna load these cards up right now. Give them a good shuffle. And let's see what the cards have to say for Aries. Beautiful imagery on these cards. I love this deck. Salsa Burrito. So, and if I'm pronouncing it wrong, somebody, you know, I know in the comments you can't put the right pronunciation, but you know, that'd be great if we could all know how to pronounce certain things. You know, I'm guessing it's Japanese. Beautiful imagery. Looks like anime. It's wonderful. I'm gonna put this to the side. Okay, so let me give these cards a good shuffle. I'm gonna pull 5 cards, and this is gonna be for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. See what the cards have to say for Aries. That was a good little collective read. I feel that I did align with that. It resonated with me. You know. Okay. So Aries. Okay, Aries, you get into that paper. I see. Gotta make a decision about something. Trying to stay in the house, huh? Stay away from the drama. I see that. And you are also tired of saving or tired of holding on to certain energy that you have been holding on to, you know. And I also see that there's some betrayal that you have had that has happened. So why I say you are coming into the money, Aries, is because look at this. This is that finances coming in. You got that the money raining down on you. That's great. Tangible items. If it's not money per se, it might be resources, cars, just tangible items, clothes, You out of nowhere, somebody might be just giving you things. Those resources are coming in. And I see Aries right now. You have to make a decision, and this was in reverse, so it's letting me know that you really just don't want to make a decision, and that's cool. I understand, but it's gonna come to a time if you don't make a decision, the universe is gonna force the ending result for that. It's gonna give you a decision. It's gonna give you an answer. So it'd be better if you choose it because then it's what you want to do. Again, Aries, I see you at the house, kind of trying to get some introspection, trying to clear your head, trying to understand what's going on with certain situations. I also understand that, like I said, you're trying to save right now and you're kind of tired of saving, or you're holding on to some things and you're just tired of holding on to those things. And I understand because it shows betrayals, backstabbing, things happening, real ten of swords energy. And it's upright, so it's current, so it's fresh. And Aries, y'all are very fiery, so it's like tired of holding on to. Maybe that's what the decision is about. Do we have to let someone go? Do we keep them in our life? Do we have to let the job go? Do we stay on that job? Do we want to move? Whatever this decision is, you have to come to that point of trying to figure out what the decision will be. All right, we're gonna pull 5 clarifiers, Aries. See what the energy is saying for this read. We'll clarify each card. So Aries, let's see what. Okay. So first off, death or rebirth. So I think this came in reverse. This shows that, and this is probably what you are trying to let go. It shows a situation came to an end, and it being in reverse, I think you didn't want that situation to come to an end. You know, so it's just showing that with that situation coming to an end, you are very motivated. Aries, you're a motivated sign. Like you're a real go getter, hard worker, and so that death, whatever happened to make you have to bring something to an end, motivated you to get to that bag, and that's really good. Or whatever items that you had to get to change the situation. And it's like a whole new you has came. It's almost like pissed off the greatness. You know what I mean? And I feel that. I definitely feel that. I've been there before and I've been pretty great. You know what I mean? Sometimes the negative is a great motivation. If we don't sit and dwell in the negative energy and we just let it motivate us to get out of it in some way, it is, man, I'm telling you, it's really cool to move past the energy and not be pessimistic on it. Let's try to look at things with the glass half full instead of the glass half empty. All right, with that 2 of Swords, that decision that you got to make, let's see what the Spirit is saying. Queen of Wands in reverse. So I feel that someone who's the decision you have to make is about whether or not you want to keep somebody in your life. And it's somebody who has been, that you don't see the same anymore. They kind of have tarnished the relationship that y'all did have. And that makes sense. And that might be the decision that you have to make. Do I want to let this person go? Do I want to keep this person in my life? The Hermit card shows that you've really been taking time to really think on this. Really been taking time to just, like, what do I want to do with this person? Do I want to continue this relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a romantic partner? Just want to know if you want to keep them in your life. And that makes sense. 4 of Swords. You take some time to meditate on it. It's definitely letting me know this is something that you need to think on. You've taken some time, and you take just a little bit more. Like I said, if you don't make a choice, Spirit will make a choice. Or things are come to a head, how a pimple comes to a head and then it must pop. And it gets messy when it does pop. Some of them squirt. So sometimes we don't want those situations, the tower moments to happen, you know, because that's when universe is going to make the choice for you. It's going to be for you, your best interest. It's just the way that it happens doesn't seem like it's great at the time. But it's for us. It's so we can have that rebirth. So death to one thing and a rebirth to something new. So I really like the energy though. That's like how you took that energy and made it into something powerful for you, Aries. It's really powerful. So with you wanting to let some things go and you're not wanting to do it, I see the full card, which is saying you just need to take a leap of faith, release, release, release it. I know we don't want to do it, but it's probably the best thing for us, Aries. On the 10 of Swords, we got the 7 of Cups. This is showing you got so many options. So many of them. So, if this is a person, it's plenty of fish. If it's a job, it's plenty of jobs. If it's a co-worker, you know, you can let that co-worker go. You know, whatever it might be, know that you got options. Now, within those options, you might be tempted because there's some good options and some bad options. We're going to look at our cups and try to go for the good cups. Let's go for the good cups. Things that's in those good. I say cups because those are the choices, the things that we have. You know. All right, Aries. Very good read. Summing that up is just basically like really on motivated to get your finances right now, and it's working. It's working. Your resources are very abundant right now, and I see that within that, someone had, and that was motivated for you to get to this because of past bad things. So now with us being reborn into this new get that money energy, boss up energy, you know, you also have been very mature, staying to yourself at the house, kind of introverting, to clear your head and try to figure out just where you want to be in life, you know, with others connected to you that have hurt you or whatever, you know. And I see that. It is time for you to take a leap of faith. Know that spirit is guiding you, that you will be definitely, guides will be with you along this journey. And you will definitely have positive options as well as negative options. And we're going to try to choose the best, you know, the positive options because karma is real. We want to make sure our karmic balance is adding up in the correct way because we don't want spirit to have us pay in a negative. All right, so I'm finna pull 3 oracle cards real quick just to further this. It's a stagnation. What have we been stagnant on, Aries? I think that it would be just to let go because it shows that the work ethic is working. The math is mapping with these finances. You know, I think that the only thing that the stagnation could be coming from is just what is good for us right now, which is making decisions. I think we're just having a stagnant time with coming to what decisions we want to make right now, you know? So the second oracle card, graceful persistence. And that is what you have been showing in this read, Aries. It's showing that you have been very persistent, very graceful within it. Because like I said, you have been doing this very maturely. You know, as you've been gaining your resources, going back home, not gossiping, keeping to yourself. That's pretty cool. You know, it's really graceful. So graceful persistence, keeping the work ethic going. I love that. And it has shown to be, you know, A plus B equals C. The C is good. You done got to that. The equation has been put correctly, and I like what it's saying. All right. Devotion. You've been very devoted. This read is definitely telling me that you have been devoted within this journey. And now the only thing that I see that you need to do right now, Aries, is just make that choice of, I'm pretty sure we got to let somebody go. It's somebody that we have to let go. And that's the choice you have to make, you know? And that's called sometimes closing the gap so that we can continue to grow and until they spiritually grow in that way as well, or financially grow, whatever the reason. They just need to grow. I know that. Okay. All right, Aries, that was a pretty good read. We're going to move on to Taurus. I'm going to put these cards up. We're going to move on to Taurus. All right. Just doing a little shuffle so they follow. But I need to put these in before I shuffle them anyway. Some of these cards have glittery, like a glittery lining around it. Oh, child, I'm telling you, that glitter be sometimes getting in my face. I have to make sure I don't touch my face and my eyes. I glitter in the eyes and everything. Shuffle these right quick. So we're going to be moving on to Taurus. I'm going to put the last of my cards in the other deck so I can give that a good shuffle real quick. Yeah. Just let Aries, it look like you made your haters your motivators. That was pretty cool. Make your haters your motivators. That's what you did too. Dang. That is truly what you did. Got all kind of cards flying. All right. So moving on to Taurus. Let's see what's going on with Taurus. What is the current energy for Sun, Moon, and Rising Taurus saying right now? What is the Sun, Moon, and Rising energy? Okay, so you're trying to find balance. It looks like because you're trying to further yourself, whether in your career or in school. Yeah, and it's a new opportunity that has presented itself. Some kind of idea. So this is why I say you're trying to find balance, Taurus. Right now you're trying to find balance, and it's based on, I'm gonna pull some clarifiers to see what's based on. But I'm just before I even pull some clarifiers, I know you're trying to further yourself. You're being divinely guided right now, which is very good. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands energy. Come back to that because I'm feeling something on that. Oh, yeah, you're feeling kind of a little bit weary, a little bit tired, but don't be too tired because Spirit is giving you a whole new idea, whole new work, whole new opportunity in your life right now. And I see a loving individual, so full of love and caring. They're going to truly be helpful with this for you in some way. And I didn't want to play a sex on it, but I would normally say an older woman, but I do feel that it's just an older person in general. So I'm going to do 5 clarifiers, Taurus. See what these energies are talking about. Okay. So, Page of Pentacles. With you trying to find that balance, I feel that it's someone who, they're there and they have a vision, but you don't really trust their vision. So it's like hard for you to find your balance based on someone else's vision. That's good, Taurus. It's like I already know you Tauruses are pretty much bullheaded. Y'all are stuck on your own way. So I understand when somebody else is trying to move you to their ways of thinking. That is not already something that's, especially if you don't know them well or they're not somebody you've known for years. I do get that. With the Hierophant card, I think, how you're trying to further yourself. is also something you're doubtful on. It's like you're not sure if you trust the trainer, the books that you got to read, or whatever the class you may have to take. Just any of that, you're not really trusting of it right now. You should trust the situation right now. And I say that because it's going to lead to prosperity. It's definitely going to lead to some prosperity. This card was on the floor, so I'm already seeing that you're thinking hard on this King of Swords energy. I'm just feeling like you got a real thought process going on about everything. The opportunity that Spirit is offering you, though, lets me know that you need to take some time to meditate on it and just to realize how how positive the opportunity actually is. So, yes, definitely take some time to reflect. The Sun card is letting me know, it's in reverse. So it's showing me that you're not seeing how great things are going to be. You're kind of reflecting on, kind of staying in that negative energy, thinking on how negative things have been. Let's try to just focus on the cups that are full. Let's not think about those cups that have spilled over. Let's try to think about that. And this person, I almost feel like they're going to be like very motherly. They're going to help. They're going to kind of help mentor you or talk to you about it, just to say the same thing that I just said. Let's stay positive. They're going to kind of let you know, let's get out of that funk. Let's see the sun for what it is. Let's see the light instead of all the darkness, And that's really good. Let's not think so hard, too. Let's not think too hard. All right, Taurus, we're going to pull 3 oracle cards as well. See what Spirit is trying to tell us about the energies that we have laid out. The cards we have laid out, rather. Okay. Upheaval. Something that's caused an upheaval in some kind of way. And I do see the conflict. This is the conflict right here. That's the upheaval. This is what got you feeling not so fulfilled right now. I get it. Something is, I'm not exactly sure if it's a person, but I do understand. Shows you starting over or wanting to start over. I did. Sometimes, we don't want to start over because the energy we have to put into it, but sometimes starting fresh. You ever draw with a pencil? And not one of them artistic ones, like back in the day, the number 2 pencil, and you drawing on some paper and you try to erase. Sometimes if you don't wrote and erase, then you mess up again, you erase. Sometimes you can still see the pencil marks up under it. So sometimes it's just better just to start fresh, so you don't got those reminders, of what you was trying to write. It's better sometimes to start fresh. Let's just say that. All right, Taurus. 3rd, healing wounds. See, we're trying to heal some wounds, so definitely that's what happens after our wounds heal, or right before we are prepared to start over. So this makes sense. This does make sense, Taurus. So, Taurus, we're not going to say this is a bad read, because I see that you're doing all the things, or you just basically like kind of doubting some of the things that's going to further your life in the right way with this training, or either this class, or either this going back to school, whatever this is on how you want to further yourself. I see that you're just kind of iffy. So what we're going to do is shuffle the cards, and we're going to get back into reading for the next sign, which is Gemini. So let's put the cards back up. I'm going to read for Gemini. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. All right, we're getting ready to read Gemini right now. So we just gave those a shuffle. Now we're going to shuffle up the Sasabrito. See what's going on with you, Gemini. Let's see what's going on. You want the cards to say it with this chest? Yes. Say it with your chest. Yes. All right, let's see what these cards are saying right now. All right, shuffling for Gemini. See what the cards have to say for you, Gemini. I'm going to pull 5 cards, 5 clarifiers, and 3 oracles. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gemini, what is the energy saying for you right now? What does Spirit got to say for you? All right. Okay, so right now, I see you have to make a decision right now, Gemini. I'm not sure what it is, but Gemini, you're my thinkers. The Gemini twins, so 2 brains thinking very much so. See that we have great relationships right now, Gemini, which is good to have. I see that we are trying to achieve some greatness right now. Star card. See, you just doubting yourself. I really know that you are a star, but you're just doubting yourself. That's all that thinking you're doing, Gemini. King of Swords. You're ready to start something and be very wise and mature within the direction you choose. You don't feel like you're arriving in life right now, but you truly are. You're going to. Let's put some clarifiers to see more on that. Let's see some more on it. And you just pretty much doubting yourself. Don't doubt yourself, Gemini. You're very powerful. Very powerful. So 5 clarifiers real quick for Gemini. Let's see what the cards is talking about. So the decision you have to make. I see you have somebody who's trying to guide you. It's a mature person, truthful person, someone you can trust, which is good. So Gemini, I definitely think that, you know, as you're being guided, they're kind of going to try to mentor you through that. You are definitely leveling up or changing. It's like you're almost maturing. And as you are, it's like you're being divinely guided as well. And as you get guidance, it's important that you just step outside of an old skin, like shed that old skin as well as you're moving forward. Trying to find some balance, and that's probably why you're not seeing how much of a star you are right now. Just trying to find some balance, you know. See, your heart is very much open right now. Spirit is definitely trying to send you some, I think, love interest as well. So maybe this person who is going to be guiding you, helping you, that's got that mature energy, that's truthful and wise. I think that they also will be very caring, very loving, and it's going to be sincere, very true. You know, something you need, fatherly or motherly, but not trying to be your father or your mother, you know. And I definitely see that something is coming to an end. It's going to be a death, but with that death, it's going to be a rebirth to something, your energy. It's going to be a whole new refreshness to you. And that's going to make you start realizing how life is changing up for the better. You know, switching up in the better. Okay, so Gemini, we're gonna pull 3 clarifiers. Not 3 clarifiers. We already pulled the clarifiers. We're gonna pull 3 oracle cards now. See what Spirit. See if we can get some more information about these cards that we have pulled. So yeah, also some upheaval for you. You know, something is switched up, switched up, switched up. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. See, with your chance, yes. Doing some healing, which that makes sense. Taurus, just trying to really heal right now and try to move forward in the best way. And it makes sense, like, as we're healing, sometimes we don't see how we are headed to greatness, how we are, how we do have that star power energy shining on us, how we are divinely being guided. So don't get caught up in the pessimistic of it, and just try to stay very optimistic. Try to see the glass very full, half full instead of half empty. Empty for sure. And yes, you're overcoming obstacles. That's good.
Come on, man.
Very good. Overcoming obstacles. Overcoming obstacles. All right, so that was Gemini. I'm going to load these cards back up and move on to the next sign. Our next sign we're going to be reading for is Cancer. So yes, let's get these cards together. Get a good shuffle in. Reading for Cancer. Sun, Moon, and Rising. See what the energy is saying for Cancer. All right. So before I got on here, I found myself just swiping on that phone. And I was like, man, you know what? I could be making some content. I could be helping some people. I could be being of service right now instead of just sitting around just swiping through these dang videos. And they went like videos with some intelligence coming from them. Saw that stuff that ain't really giving you anything but just a vision of some craziness. All right, so this is for Cancer. Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm finna do a 5-card draw. Then we're gonna do 5 clarifiers. And then we're gonna do 3 oracle cards for Cancer. Let's see what the energy is saying. Everybody is trying to further themselves right now. I see that is good. And you see how I shuffle my cards. I intentionally pick my cards up, stuff them in different areas of the deck, then shuffle them because I try to keep the readings very fresh, and so we don't have the same cards popping out. What Spirit has to say, that's what Spirit has to say, because I've been shuffling, as you can see, after I do that. And the same cards have been popping out for the collective, I noticed. Well, this is for Cancer, so let me just get into the read real quick. Cancer, I see that you are, with the Hierophant card, that you are trying to further yourself. You're trying to better yourself in some kind of way. You're trying to like either take some classes, read up on some information, start watching a few YouTubes about a certain topic to try to make yourself better in one way. You might be just taking some training. You might be actually thinking about going back to school. It's going to be good for you though. Your strength right now, you're doubting your strength, but it's there. It's showing. Everybody else see it, but you're not seeing it. You are kind of feeling fulfilled, feeling wise. You know, your heart is open and you're feeling satisfied. 8 of Swords energy, but you are stressed out. You're like in that mental jail. Stressed out. And you're stressed out. It looks like, to me, I would think with family. Like sisters or brothers, someone close to you, or like a sister or brother, might even be like aunts or cousins, but I see that's where the conflict is. So we're gonna pull not 3, we're gonna do some clarifiers now. See what the cards are talking about. Now, before I hopped on here, y'all, I'm going to read every single sign, by the way, but before I hopped on here, I was like full of so much energy. I'm just now, yeah, I guess that's because I'm reading. Reading does drain your energy a little bit. Feeling a little drained. I'm going to sleep good, though, I know that. So, Hermit card in reverse. See that you are taking some time to still, with that furthering, you're just wondering, is it the thing, you kind of thinking on the class thing or the furthering yourself, and you thinking on it, whether it's good for you, is it something that's going to be helpful for you? It will. Ain't no way that furthering yourself won't be good. Eight of Pentacles, it shows also that you're focused on your work right now, that you're putting a lot of, you don't think that your strengths are showing within your work ethic, but they are. Somebody sees, they know, and that's what kind of got you happy about your own self, because you've been putting the integrity in, you really focused on it, but others just don't know how much you're putting in. I think the Eight of Swords is just you stressed out, trying to make deadlines, trying to really do things, and like trying to make yourself doing it like a perfection, kind of want to do it in the most perfect way, being extra critical on yourself. Four of Pentacles. So along with that, the Nine of Cups, see self-love happening, and I also see that you're holding on to some things and you're ready to release those things, or you should be ready to release those things, because there's some things that as you're growing, that might be what's kind of got you stressed, holding on to those things. I find as you clear your head from those things, things will definitely get better. All right, so the Sun card. If you stop being anxious and having anxiety, I see that you will start seeing all the light around you instead of focusing on that dark. So really, the Sun card is what failed. This is a really good card in tarot. It's showing that everything is great, wonderful. It's going as it should be. So don't stress. If you're not seeing it now, it's soon to come. The situation will be changing. And I almost feel that with the family members that you don't agree with toward Cancer, I feel like the family members that you don't like to deal with, I see that they've invited you to like a wedding or some kind of ceremony involving them, and that you really just don't want to be a part of it. Really not go, But sometimes we can move past things and still be present. Like if you have to go to this ceremony or this whatever this is, we can avoid doing things in a certain way where you have to cross paths with a certain person or whatever. Just think it out and try to do what's best for you. If there's no way to avoid it, hey, that's life. We're just gonna move forward in the way that we can. All right, so now 3 oracle cards for Cancer. All right, first card says curiosity. Something has you curious. Something has you curious right now. Excuse me, you guys. And as I said, your strength, you're not even aware how much your strength is showing right now. You're really showing your leadership skills. Really being a good leader right now. And if haven't been a good leader, you're going to soon to be a leader within. And I'm not just talking about within your household, because I'm talking about within work or some kind of organization, maybe. Whatever you're working. It's not always monetary value that you're working for. And I see success, Cancer. I definitely see that throughout all this, there will be success. So definitely stay optimistic. Stay head up. head high. It's gonna be a good year for sure, and it starts right now. Okay, so we're gonna put oracle cards up. We're gonna shuffle. We're gonna go to the next sign. We just did Cancer, so we're gonna move on to Leo. Moving on to Leo. But you see how I'm saying I stuffed the cards and all around this deck. Then I shuffle. So what? The fact that so many of the same cards is coming out is crazy. I expected from. This is crazy. All right, so now I'll shuffle up these as well. Sasabrito Tarot deck. All right, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is the cards? What does Spirit has to say for Leo right now? Let me see what the energy is saying right now for Leo. Okay. It's too many for a pop-out. Beautiful energy around you, Page of Pentacles. Almost feel like it's your child. Excuse me. See, similar cards keep popping out. This is wild. Queen of Wands. Strength, same. It's just okay. It just shows how connected the collective truly is, because the same cards keep popping out, different order, giving me a different message, of course, but it's crazy. So Two of Cups is what came out. This is again for Leo. So I do see friendships, relationships happening, and they're positive right now. People are actually being truthful and good and wholesome to you right now, the people you're dealing with. Page of Pentacles, I think you are worried about if you have children. I feel that you're worried about your child. If you're not, if it's not your child, it could be someone that you watch, you know, babysit, somebody that you're worried about. Star card really shining right now, bright, good, healthy energy, all is well. Abundance and prosperity is coming your way if it's not already have. And I just feel that this energy is you as the Queen of Wands, just showing strength. And how I know, right next to it, Strength card, she is fearless. She's holding a black cat. How unlucky is a black cat? And she's holding it. It's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Strength is showing, Taurus. Keep it up. So. I said Taurus, excuse me. Please, please. People of the tarot, please forgive me. I've been meaning Leo this whole time. If I don't know how long I've been saying it. As I did say, I am a little sleepy. We might even cut this in half and come back to it if I start talking goo goo gaga. So we're gonna lay out the salsa burrito. Then we're gonna lay out our 5 clarifiers, and then we're gonna lay out our 3 oracles. All right. Tempted. Within that relationship that I say is going good, you're tempted right now. Wow. 9 of Swords. Shows very stressed out. I think it's stressed out with like family time, kids. Definitely see 6 of Pentacles. That you don't want to receive some charity, but someone has offered it, trying to help out in some way. I think if you ever have helped anybody unselfishly, that you should receive your help because you deserve it. Five of Cups on the Queen of Wands. I see that a lot of us are focusing on things that have been lost and not focusing on the things that have been gained. You know, that's what we got to remember to do. So, the Emperor, oh wow, this is powerful. Like, you finna really boss up, boss up, boss up. Need to get your information. I almost said I need to get your information before you boss up. That's how I know that spirit. Yeah, we might end this a little early because I see it's getting like to the part where, you know, I'm a vessel and I let my body be utilized as the vessel. But I'm very much here with the vessel while the vessel is telling me and I commune the message. But just then, it was almost like I clocked out and like spirit just almost took over on autopilot. I want to be here though when I'm giving you the message, kind of letting you know, where. I don't want to be all the way zonked out, you know what I mean? All right, Leo, let's pull 3 oracle cards on top of this. And I'm going to kind of break down everything. Well, I already broke down everything. Oh, yeah, with that strength, that's showing that I just see that you're going to be really powering up. And even that's the Emperor card, powering up in a real great way. All right. So, peace. That's one of the 3. It's peace. It ain't nothing like a peace that is just so good and calming. No matter what, somebody can come in your face with something crazy and you just have that peace. Is just a wonderful thing. Turn it on the coriander. Satisfaction. So yes, not satisfied right now and not wanting to take help. You're not seeing how powerful you are. You're not seeing how spirit is trying to guide you. Sometimes a little distance between something will make things appreciated or make you appreciate it. One way or another. Last oracle card. The Finch and the Peach is romance. See yourself coming into some romance, and that's good. We all need a little something of romance. That is good. All right, so this has been a really good read. Let's go ahead and put these up, and we're going to try to read one more. Read 2 more. I'm going to try to do Virgo. We're going to do Virgo. All right. Ooh. All right. Sun, Moon, and Rising reading for Virgo. See what the cards have to say. Shuffle these in as well. That's how you know, look, y'all, I might have to end this live early. I'm going to tell you why. This is how you know I'm tired, babes. This is how you know I'm tired. Let's just look at this deck. You know, blue is the back side of the cards. What do we see? What do we see? Cards mixed in. Oh, maybe when I stuffed them in, maybe I ain't do too bad as I thought. I thought I shuffled them backwards, so I didn't. Maybe that just was when I stuffed in those few cards. Okay, so that's not too bad. All right, we can move on then. We'll continue. Let's do it, Virgo. All right, Virgo. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. See what these cards have to say. This is tripping me out how some of the same cards is coming out. The collective is connected. Queen of Cups energy. I think some of us are kind of doubting a motherly figure in our life right now. And I do feel that we feel on the opposite end where we're doubting like the family that raised us. We're feeling very connected to our significant other right now, our lovers right now. Something is coming to an end as well, you know, because spirit is bringing it to a close. And I see that someone else is around you that is going to help you try to get to the finances, because right now you are in doubt of the finances being around. Like Crips. But I do know that your heart is open, because that wasn't in reverse at first. That's good that your heart is open. Let's pull 5 clarifiers for you, Virgo. All right, first card. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I see we are upset with the family who raised us because they're not giving you what you need right now, as far as like you asked them for some help for finances or something tangible, and they denied you, and that's got you feeling some kind of way. But you know, it might be that they're truly without, whatever the reason. That's what I got from you. 7 of Wands energy. I'm getting tired energy, but you're not. So it's like putting in the work, but you know it's all worth it, you know, for your relationship. I see you putting the work in for your relationship. That's what I see. Putting it in, making sure it glitters and glossy. 4 cups. Tower. Something's come to an end, and now Spirit is presenting you something directly. A direct message. It's like, this is you. This is for you. Something, a blessing right to you. And it's coming after this tower moment. If you haven't had a tower moment where something has abruptly had to end, then it might be coming to pass very, very soon. Expect a message. Well, and what's crazy is like it landed on the person you doubting in your life right now, but name a message. Not name a message. The message is coming in. Check your social media. Check your Instagram. Check your email. Something's coming in that's going to be a positive message. And when it comes to the King of Cups energy, Ace of Swords fell. So you have new opportunities coming in, but you just doubt it. You don't see it. So as things gather up and get closer and closer to it, you'll see those changes for sure. Oh, before I pull those clarifiers up, let's do 3 oracle cards. See what's going on. 3 oracle cards. Checking on that energy for Virgo. Okay. So, metamorphosis. You're going through a major metamorphosis. You got anticipating some things, and you have been through some deceit. And I believe that that's definitely showing in these cards. So, yes, definitely like metamorphosis, changing around, changing. And the deceit that you've went through on this journey, from the past and from the present, you're saying, I'm not dealing with it no more. And that's a good idea. Make people accountable for the things like that. And it's like anticipation, but you should be proud of, because stuff that's coming. It's coming. All right, so that was your read, Virgo, and now we're going to read for the next sign, which is Libra. So let me load these bad boys up. See what the cards have to say for Libra. Okay. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Even though we're gonna leave this at part one. We're gonna have a part two. So you're gonna see me in the morning probably with a different outfit, and we're gonna take off with where we left off. Cause y'all, I feel my eyes getting heavy, and you deserve a fresh tessdanaenae. So let's give you a fresh, good tessdanaenae. All right, so tuning out, y'all. This is normally when I would wake up for my job or be getting ready to. So yeah, late night. Like I said, yesterday was my life day. I didn't do nothing crazy. I stayed home, had a good time, ate good. You know, I was very blessed. I feel good. Definitely felt like I leveled up, you know, on this cycle around the sun this time. So thank you for listening to me as I just vented that. Y'all have a great night. Stay bright. Stay the light. Peace.